Hello and welcome back. This is Noble Rambler with episode 4 of a test run version of Let's Play Rimworld, where I get to learn how to make Let's Plays. I'm using this series as an opportunity to figure out all the little bugs and what to do and what not to do. And one thing I learned, don't eat a bowl of vanilla ice cream before you start to record. It puts lots of phlegm into your throat. So I looked up online and turns out that something like pineapple is something that gets rid of phlegm. So it must be the, why am I not, the pineapple, I think it's the citric acid in it. Low food that helps to cut the phlegm and stop the cycle. But I found myself clearing my throat every minute or so before I started filming, and it was kind of annoying, so I had to wait for a while. Anyway, we've had the addition of Jude to our group. We've got quite a bit of our temporary living quarters done, and they've already started applying the new wooden floors. We're still waiting to get our power started. I could force them to do that, but I think I'll let them go at their own pace for a while. We are starting to run low on food. We do have the butcher table here. How that works is you add a bill to butcher. In this case, we're going to butcher forever. Other tables you'll want to give just very specific, just do this 10 times, or do until we have 20 of this item. But butchering is something whenever something is available, like this rabbit that went crazy and went to attack us. It's not refrigerated and it spoils in 3 days at this temperature, 67 degrees. So we need to get that done soon, and we need to turn it into a meal soon. A meal is done with a cook stove, which we need to get built. We haven't built it yet because it needs power. So, cook stove, and rotate with the E or Q button. So they'll cook it, they'll take it into the refrigerated room, which hasn't been built yet, but it will soon. Just got 4 little dudes here. They can only do so much in a day. I mean, what are we, 3 days into this history? Does it tell us? Are these days? I think these are days. We're 6 days into it. Yeah, day 6. So day 6, we have put up a considerable size structure, planted our crops, planned out a lot of things, brought in supplies from all over the map. Did we ever finish the steel? No, there's another load of steel to bring in. I think there was steel over here yet as well. That's going to be helpful. And there is more further out. That's also a long walk to get to them. There is steel to mine. And there's more that I haven't set up yet. And as we dig further into the mountain, we'll find lots of steel and gold and silver, and plasteel is something that they've got in this game. Something that is a much harder element than what the game calls steel, which isn't something that you can just mine out of the ground. It should be iron, but this is what Rimworld has done to be a little bit different from other games, and that's fine. Okay, let's speed you guys up. It's kind of boring watching you sleep. I want to get some excitement going on. Silence is sleeping in one of the animal sleep spots. Okay, Larson is the cook. He's going to butcher the bunny, the killer bunny, which gives hair leather and meat. Where did the meat go? Oh, he took the meat to train silence with. Interesting. That's why there's been no training. Look at that. So he's training. Let's see if it's a failure or a success. Character failed training, 55% chance. Failed training Hall. Wait a minute. Hall is after. Oh, he's already successfully done obedience. Okay. And he has attached himself to Larson. You can choose which one, but was it Larson who was training him? He was, right? Handle Larson. So we'll let him be Larson's pet since he's doing the effort. Good. Have some deer coming in. Curious about what we're up to. Okay, so these are not set for plant cut. Let's see, orders. Let's get these going. Rather than keep continuing to work around these trees. Okay. Low food, need meal source, no trading capacity. A meal source. I think we're looking at meat. We're not seeing much in the way of berry bushes. Nothing to harvest. Oh, there's one there to harvest. Yeah, there's a couple out here, but not many. But over time, the bushes are producing berries. We do need to take down some animals, get some hunting going on. But we got to get our cook stove first. The cook stove is powered, which means we got to get a solar panel first. So, I am thinking, Jude, that when your meal is done, you are going to be asked to specifically get started on the solar panel. These guys are cutting out the trees. We want to get some beds made. And I think what will... A royal bed, I believe, will provide more beauty, 50, than a regular bed. Actually set it to wood. Beauty for a regular bed is 12. Beauty for a wooden royal bed is 65. I think it might be wise to go that route. For the bedrooms, give them a little bit of a mood improvement when things get bad, and they will get bad. We've had it pretty easy lately. Let's get some beds going in the jail. 1, 2, 3. I have no idea how many prisoners we're going to see at any one time. Depends on the size of the raids that come at us. Food storage. Let's see, how are we doing here? He chopped down a tree. Okay. Jude, let's try this one more time here. Jude. Great. Grab some steel and head in there. These guys were set to plant cut, so they went and picked up a bunch of the raspberries or whatever berries are on those bushes. There's some more right there. Orders. Harvest. Yeah, good. Okay. How are we doing here? You are going for a walk. I think we can skip this one round of joy and see if we can get this thing built. Ah, there's some more iron. For that matter, Jack, can you get the floor built in this room? Because we really need to get those batteries up and going too. You're stargazing. Now you've got plenty. We can afford to interrupt your leisure time without you having a breakdown. How are we doing here? We've had 68 of the 100 needed steel brought to it. Jude is going to play horseshoes. They're all playing horseshoes. Interesting. Jack has just gone to bed. Okay, so they do have a will of their own to some extent, which gets to be kind of comical at times. So these guys are enjoying themselves. Don't want to overdo it on this. Okay, Jude was potentially going to have some problems. That's why we gave him some extra time. Let's do a little less time than that, though, because you are fine. Why don't you go to bed? Let's see, I've been noticing these floors here. Let's pull these up. In fact, let's pull that whole wall up. We can reuse these. I'm seeing a tree starting to invade our stockpile there. Okay, so they take, what do you call that? Deconstructing items at a higher priority than constructing items. We're doing some more training here. We trained. So silence is now 2 out of 8 trained. Where'd he go? When he hits 8 out of 8, he'll be able to randomly haul things on his own. Let's see, let's continue tearing out these floors. That will give us some limestone blocks back. So, how are we doing here? We are cleaning up wood. Jude is working on this on his own now. So he must be satisfied enough with what's happening over here. Jack is grabbing himself something to eat, which they don't appreciate having to eat on the ground. Where is that? 8 off the ground, -4. We need to get them a table and some chairs. Wood table. Wood dining chair. Alright, and tell you what, while we're here, I don't know if that's going to be enough room. So I need to set up a comms console. I need to set up a research table. I need to bump this out one more square, unfortunately. Structure, wood. Let's go 3 more, just to be sure. For that matter, we're going to need probably 1 more bedroom soon. That'll give us a doorway in from inside. Hey, we've got power. You, actually, I want you instead to get this running. Hey, we also have a room here. Let's get some batteries going. Okay, finally some progress. Let's put in 3 batteries. And I think this will be connected when it's built, because it's adjacent to it. Alright, so we have laid the blueprints for, actually the materials for all the conduit now. So when that's built, this will come on, and all of the light bulbs for the rooms. So let's see, let's pop a light bulb in, oh, here, do them near the doors. Pop one in here, here, and oh, right in the middle, do that. We'll see how that lights up and see what we think. Okay, so everybody is kind of on personal time. Going for a walk, sleeping. How's Jack doing? He's doing fine. Let's snap him out of it. Send him to bed. I don't know, it's been kind of uneventful lately. This game doesn't do uneventful very long. Kind of like roaming around in Skyrim and thinking, boy, it's been so peaceful lately. That's when you know something's about to happen. Well, here's the rain. Oh, something is about to happen. Make sure that that is toggled off. This only designates that a colonist should flick the switch. Nothing will actually happen until a colonist flicks the switch. That's fine. This is outside. It's not electrified yet. It's not plugged in. If it had been plugged in, it would have just shorted out. Before we turn that on, we need to get it under cover. So what I'm going to do is build a structure. Oh, let's build it over. Well, let's go one more. Let's build it like that. It'll build the roof once it's done. Then we'll tear this down, and it'll leave it as a covered, like a covered porch. And Jude, can you get a battery going? I really want at least one going. We're making electricity now, and it's got nowhere to go. Okay, so, are we connected? Power? We're not connected. How do I... Maybe I'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, and we're charging. I think WD, what is that, watts per day? Anyways, this battery can handle 1,000 of them, and we've got to about 150 before the sun went down. As the sun drops, the output of the solar panels is dropping. You can see by the meter built into it. Light bulbs are starting to be produced or installed. Okay, but our meals are getting low. We've got to concentrate on getting these walls done. Where's Jack? Okay, let's get all the materials laid. Get this built, or at least get the materials laid. There it is. So we're going to roof over. Well, it didn't show the animation, but point is we're now right down here. Constructed roof. Okay. So this guy is under a roof. We can turn him back on, connect him, and we can deconstruct. Let's see. Let's leave one post here and there. Roofs do collapse. So, yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. And it's going to be dark out here, so let's go ahead and pop in a light bulb. Furniture, light bulbs. It always bothered me the light bulbs were in furniture. Seems like it should be in power. Maybe that'll change before the game's completed. Alrighty, so we have our structure. We have power. We have both power panels going now. We have all of our batteries, which are losing power quickly from the light bulbs and eventually from the stove, which we need to set a bill for really fast because we only have enough meals for one more day. We want to make simple meals, and we want to do it until we have 20. And we want... probably a cooking skill, a minimum of 5 to do this. We do have a 5, right? Work, cook, 4. No, I guess we're going for 4. And you can choose what you want to make the meals out of. And we do not want to allow rotten food to be used. Do not want fertilized eggs to be used. If we do get chickens, then we want the fertilized eggs to make more chickens. Okay, someone's going to flick the power on that. Once it's powered, they'll start making meals for us. Where are we going to store the meals? Let's set up a zone, stockpile. This room is going to be set for nothing but food. And one thing that gets lost is the hops. Use that to make beer, and it will go bad if it's not refrigerated. But for some reason it's listed amongst all the metals and other materials. So that one needs to be refrigerated, and any animals that we hunt, we need to keep those refrigerated until they're butchered. So that's all that happens there. This is also allowing those things in. So if we take this stockpile and make it a little bit higher priority, then they will go here first before they will go to here. Whereas this one is a normal priority. This one will be a preferred priority. So anything food-wise will go here before it goes there. That's how that works. Did we ever build the beacon? It's still waiting. Okay. So this room, we need to get this one done. We need a light bulb in this room. I'm thinking that spot right there looks pretty good. This one's awfully big for one bulb. We may need to pop another one in. We'll see. The idea that they don't like being in the darkness. It's not that big of a not like, but it is there. So it's not that big, but it accumulates with potentially lots of other things that they don't like. But we are making meals. Now we need to cool these meals. We need to chill them. Temperature. A cooler. Rotate it so the blue side is into the room you want chilled. If I have to expand this room, I'm going to expand down here. I wonder if I should pop the heat out here instead. I think I like that better. That gives us room to expand. Heat will leave out here. When I cut into the mountain, I'll leave a 1 block wide chamber to the refrigerated rooms for the heat to exhaust, but I'll try to do it in a way that leaves a pathway that I could plug this up and divert it into the living quarters so that the heat will actually act as a heater for the wintertime. Because it will get very cold in the wintertime, and they will all suffer if they're not warm enough. Alright, so we're finishing this room, but actually let's work on getting this done. We need to get this room chilling. And we need to get something to cook. So we've got enough for one more day here, one more food, but it is time to start hunting. Hunting will be done by Doc Andy, who's already doing it. And he's not very good at it yet. So be ready for him to accidentally shoot somebody. In fact, let's draft him and make him get a little bit smarter about this. Undraft, and now he will take aim. Another thing to worry about is sometimes the animals get mad. Like that rabbit that came after us. He could suddenly turn and come after us. Got him. He's going to come in, get dropped off in here. Is it Larson? Larson is then going to grab the wild boar, bring it out, butcher it, and then cook it, and we'll have some meals. Alright, so let's hunt one more animal. We'll go for that one. You are hauling steel. And you are hauling steel. You guys are going a long way for it. Okay, so you are going to haul steel. And hold on. You... why don't you just go hunting? Andy, yeah, go ahead and get a chair done. Jude, can you finish this? Why are they going after steel? There's still a lot of steel here. Maybe they're just hauling. Got him. Yeah, you get pretty good skill. Each shot, you see, progress to next level 4960 out of 11,000. So each shot gives them a little more experience. It's kind of how the experience increases in all aspects of the game. As they do the different things, they'll get better at it. Okay, we're in. Let's put our floors in. Wooden floors. And we need to start looking at getting an improvised turret up here and there. Because we will get visitors one of these days who are not going to like the fact that we're here. So let's turret there. Turret there. Turret there. And just in case someone comes crashing in and lands, something we're just not expecting, let's turret here. We're going to need to get power to those turrets. Normally you want to do this in a way that all the turrets are on one circuit, and then you put a switch in line and you can turn the turrets off, so you're not wasting power. You know, we can put that switch under here flip the switch and it all comes on. So let's do that. So let's see here. I'm going to send power up. We'll do it about like so. Don't want to get too close to the turrets. They do explode. When they do, they blow up everything around them. Let's put that switch in right there. Okay, gotta come up to... I lost it. Where's that other turret? I really did lose it. I have to wait until daytime. Let's speed this up a little bit. Get daytime coming. Yeah, they are spending a lot of time trying to make themselves happy. Okay, so the rain has stopped. That helps out a lot. Alright. See about there. Is that it? No. Huh. Okay. I have lost it good. If I dropped it where a tree is, the tree is probably hiding it. I may have to wait until they build it. We know we put one over here somewhere. The blueprints that you lay down are not very dark. There's one. Okay. So, power. Let's see, we'll run it closer to the building here. Somewhere up in here, we're going to find our other turret. Yep, I hid that from myself really well. Okay. Now the difficult part of a switch is it usually only gives you power from one side. You can't connect into a loop, so you get it coming from both directions. But if I keep the turrets far enough away when they blow up, they shouldn't cut my power to the rest of the turrets. So that should still be okay. There you are. Okay. We'll do that. I'll do something like that. Let's mine out. I'll mine that whole thing out. Who's a miner? Jude, why don't you come pop that for me? Jack, how are we doing here? We have air conditioning. Oh, we do have air conditioning, that's right. We're 59 degrees inside. Refrigeration, we want to get down below 40. In fact, if we take it down even below 32, once items freeze, they last indefinitely. It's not going to stay frozen. Every time you open a door, heat transfers through and the game takes that into account. This game is really in depth. Really enjoy this game. Okay, thanks for that, but I need you to mine through there. You are not a great miner. Jack, can you do this for me? Okay, but send that power through. How good at mining are you? You're still pretty slow. When they get their skills up to 20, it's just tap, 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 and you're very distracted. Finish the job, please. I hear cooking going on. Good. We finished yet? 120. Here you go. Thank you. And I think we'll cancel the rest of those jobs just because there's plenty of other stuff to be doing. Okay, we have a turret down here that we want to be on this switched loop. So we'll do something like that. I should be able to grab. It blows up. It's 1, 2, probably a 3x3, or like a 3x3 square. It explodes, so everything should be safe. So you don't want to put your turrets right next to your building. When they blow up, they blow a big hole in your wall, and the enemies just walk right in and do bad things. Let's get another animal to hunt. Doc Andy went to get steel. He only brought 14. Well, maybe that's all that was left, wherever he went. So he is on hauling right now. Doc Andy. So there were no plants to cut, so he made it to hauling. When there's nothing left to haul, he'll start cleaning. If you look in here, start to see dirt. How are we doing? Got him. Now we have him downed, so we can finish him off. Okay. Meal count, we have 10 meals. So that was close. When they get hungry, they get pretty cranky. So meals are starting to come up. Potato plants are 80% grown. Strawberries are 85% grown, and as you watch, you'll see that the animals will come and eat your plants. So, hunt. Wow, this shooting's getting better. Okay, get closer. Yeah. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing joy-wise? Our moods are pretty good. Now, Handy Jack is having a mood problem. Actually, tell you what, Jack now owns this bedroom. And let's see, Jude was another that needed to be taken care of. Doc Andy, you're okay. You'll grab, let's see, if this is the hospital. Oh, I was going to put a doorway there. Forgot about that. Huh. That's too bad. I guess we can put one right here. In fact, let's go ahead and deconstruct that. And with 2 beds no longer used, we can make this one a medical bed. So whoever gets injured first automatically will head to there, even if we forget to plan for them. Okay, I'm starting to lose my voice. And I think we've made some pretty good progress. One more episode, this will be done. Basic defenses will be in place. And we can probably start planning our more long-term living quarters, as well as likely get our first raid from one of the pirate groups. So, I think we're going to call it done there for this episode. We'll see you next time. Thanks much. Bye-bye.